Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is Reaching Riches here. I'm going to be covering the trades of QDTE and XDTE for the week of April 23rd to April 29. And whatever they collect here will be what they announce as their declaration on Tuesday. But as we know, they like to announce a day early, so we'll likely hear from them on Monday, the 6th. Yeah, so Monday the 6th is when we will hear them. All right, so we'll go over the long calls first. So here's QDTE. We pull up here. So there were no real changes on the long calls. They did go from 270 outstanding shares to a 310, so we will see that, and we'll see how that affects the distribution. But other than that, no real change. I haven't really had time to see how the night effect really affects these long calls. When I do have a chance, I will go ahead and do that. But as of right now, I'm pretty short on time. So I'm just recording if there are some major changes here. For XDTE, here there are no real changes. Still 11 contracts throughout the whole week, and still 105,000 shares. So it looks like high yield tourism, as Panda likes to call it, isn't really affecting these. Maybe it's because they're so frequent dividends that most people just hold the shares. At least that's my theory. Alright, so we'll go into QDTE first. Let's reveal their trades for the 23rd. So they had 75 contracts, average price of 10 cents. So they collected $750. They had a strike of 174, and looks like it's a loss of 71 cents, or it closed above the strike by 71 cents. So we paid $5,325 to close it, which is a loss of $4,500 roughly. All right, so that's not good. It was a pretty choppy week that week. So let's look at their other trade. So 6 contracts for NDX. They collected $15,000, and that was also a loss. So they had a strike of 17,380. It closed at 17,471. So we paid $54,000 to close that. So which is a net loss of $39,000. That is not good. Hopefully this Wednesday trade did a little better. See if we can recoup some of that. So 75 contracts, so they collected $750, and it looks like it's a win. So they had a strike of 177, and it closed below the strike at 175, which is awesome. So $750 profit. I mean, it's not going to make up for these losses here, but you know, it's a step in the right direction. All right, so next one, 7 contracts at 1941, so collected 13,587, and it looks like it's a win. So they had a strike of 17,680, and it closed at 17,526. So that's a win of $13,000. All right, so this is their Thursday trade here. 75 contracts, so they collected 1425, and looks like it's a loss of close. So they had a strike at 173. It closed at 174.31. So that was a net loss of $8,400. Oh damn. Okay. All right. So hopefully their NDX is a little better. So 7 contracts collected 16,870, and it's a loss. I had a strike of 17,290, and they were at close above their strike at 17,430. So another loss here. So they paid $81,000 to close that. Not looking good. This is not a good week. Not a good week at all. Alright, so let's see their next one here. 75 contracts for XMD collected 4,200, not bad, but it closed above their strike. So they had 176 strike, it closed 177. Not good. I don't know what they are doing here. This is a terrible week. Alright, so it cost us, or it was a net loss of $4,600. And I have a feeling this is going to be a loss also. But let's check it out. So, 7 contracts, collected 19,943, and it was a loss. So they had a strike of 17,640, and they closed at 17,718. Whoo! So that was a loss of almost $35,000 here. Alright, so only one winning trade so far. Hopefully we can redeem ourselves here on the 29th. Alright, see what they did on XND. They collected $975 for this one. And it was a win. So we had a strike at 179. And it closed below our strike at 177. That's actually really good. But it was only $975 win. So not much. Alright, so we'll take a look here at the last trade for NDX. They collected $19,000 for this one, and it was a win. They had a strike of 17,870, and it closed below the strike at 17,782. Great. So that was actually a pretty good win. So let's actually look what we are here. So what was that? Negative $139,000. Not good. That's terrible. But we can look here. So yeah, right there shows it also here. 139 negative. But we collected 92,000, which is actually good. So let's see. So this one I'm expecting this thing to be pretty good. So probably gonna be in the 30s. So let me fill in this here. 30 cents. That's not bad, but we did lose. We lost 3 out of the 5 days, so not good. But we are a win percentage of all-time win percentage of 72%. So it's not a bad win percentage, but we are still down. All right, so 30 cents is my estimate for QDTE. Let's go look at XDTE. So here, let me just make sure this is on the right one. 44. 44. Yep. Okay. So, all right. So XCT. Let's see if this can be as or better than QDT. I'm hoping it's not a lot worse. So, but yeah. So let's see. All right. Let's review. So they had 11 contracts, collected 25.74, and it's a loss by $10. So we had a strike of 50.60 and it closed at 50.70, which means it's a net loss of $9,000. Not good. Alright, so the 24th, 11 contracts again for 25.19 premium collected, and that was a win. So we had a strike of 51.05 and it closed at 50.71, so that's below our strike, so we got to keep the full $2,500. Alright, so this is what, Thursday. Alright, so Thursday we collected almost $8,000 here, and it's a loss. It's a loss, damn it. Alright, so we had a strike of 50.20, it closed at 50.48. Oh my god, that's Jesus. Okay, so we are net loss on this one at $23,000. Not good. Alright, so let's see Fridays. We collected 91.74. That's actually a pretty good amount of premium right there, but it's another loss. Okay. Damn it. Alright, so we had a strike of 50.95 and it closed at 50.99. That's not good. But is it showing still a win? So it cost, yes, it's still a win. So it cost us $5,400 to close, which means we collected more than it cost to close, so we're net positive $3,700. So it's a win. All right, okay. So last trade, this is their Monday trade. Let's go see what they did. So they collected 64.24 on this one, and it's another win. Awesome, that is great. All right, so they had a strike of 51.30, and they closed at 51.16. So this is below our strike, means we collect the full premium. We are negative though, $19,000. Not good. Let me just fix this one here from last week. Sorry. Alright, so let's see how we did. This is still 105 shares, so the running profit loss, I don't think it really matters because they're, well, at least the dividend per share of the running profit loss, I don't think it matters because that's not what they're going to distribute. So let's just go here. 27 cents, that is what we are looking at. Alright, so let's go and put in these numbers. So let me do this right quick. Alright, and this one. Okay, and then last one here. And last one here. Doing this on the fly. Alright, so for April 23 to 29, we are looking at, we'll round this up, 30 cents. So we're looking at about 30 cents for the dividend. Let me just round all of these up. Alright, so 30 cents for QDTE is what we are looking at, and for XDTE, we're looking at 27 cents. So not too bad. Let me know if this is, if you're happy with this distribution or if you were hoping for something higher. We did have a choppy week, so we did lose a lot. But you know, that just goes with playing options. They're only roughly like 0.5% out of the money most of the time. So not a lot of room for upside during the day, but during the night is when we are expected to capture most of our upside. So alright, so that is it for QDTE and XDTE. Let me know how you feel about these distributions. Going forward, I am going to start tracking the Defiance QQQ Y and IWMY, just because I own those, mainly just because I own those, and then I just want to see how they do. I'll need to add in JPY just so I can compare both of these, but I haven't been collecting JPY, so I probably won't have that data for this month. I'll probably start next month after their declaration. But I should have an estimate for QQQY and IWMY. I prioritize those over JPY mainly just because I hold those two funds. So you guys can be on the lookout for that. Alright, that's all I had. Let me know what you guys thought about RoundHill's QDTE and XDTE, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Alright, I'm out.